welcome to The Positive Force. I'm Titus Wright. Got some fantastic things to share with you. I want to say thank you for joining us. We want to talk about faith and trust, and faith beyond yourself and trust beyond yourself. Trying or getting everything, getting the things you want by using faith and trust. And that's what we're talking about today. It's all about faith and trust, the things you really want to have. Now, there are some things that we have to do, and then there are some things that God has to do. All right? And some of you say, well, they say the universe or whatever, but I'd like to say God. All right? That's just how it is with me. I give honor to whom honor is due. So if you want something, now a lot of people say, oh, I want this and I want that, and they don't know how to get it. So what they do, they stop because they don't know how to get it. And we tell kids that. Sometimes kids have imaginations. They say, hey, I want this and I want that. And the parent comes along and says, well, how are you going to get it? And actually, children are not limited until an adult comes in and tells them, how are you planning on getting that? And because we don't have the how, we quit. But see, how you get something is really none of your business. When you get rid of the how, then you continue to go on and say, I want this. First of all, there are 6 questions that we have in this whole scenario, and you don't have to answer all of them. There's who, how, what, why, when, and where. All right? And we don't have to worry about the how. First of all, here are the things that we have to worry about. You have to worry about what you want. If you don't know what you want, then you're not going to get it. What do you want? You say, well, I want a nice, beautiful home, or I like to get a degree, or I like to do this or do that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, because as long as someone has it, you can get it. Now, if you say I want to live on Mars, well, no one's really doing that right now. So you could probably still do it, but no one's really doing that right now. But if you say I want to have a car or a beautiful mansion, well, someone's actually doing that right now. People are driving cars right now. Like to have a Lamborghini, or someone has a Lamborghini. It might as well be you. All right? So don't worry about how to get it right now. It's what do you want. Now, if you say I want to have $1 million, okay, that's fine and dandy. Now the next question you have to ask is why? Why do you want $1 million? Well, I just want to have it to look at it. Well, that's not a good reason. So you have to have a good reason of why you want what you want. So well, I want $1 million. I'll take care of my family, buy my mama a house. I'll take care of family members, give to the poor, give to my church, help a lot of people, and begin to generate that kind of money. That's why I want it. If your why is strong enough, you're not asking amiss. You're not saying I want $1 million so I can just walk around looking like a big Mahath. Then that's not a good reason. Chances are that may not happen for you. But if you have a strong enough why, you know what you want, and a strong enough why, those are the 2 things that we have to come up with. Then you say to yourself, okay, where am I going to go to get it? So where says, okay, I have the faith and I have to trust that I will believe. I know, listen to me. We only use about 2 to 3% of our brain capacity, of our mind capacity. To everyone is given a measure of faith. You don't know how deep that measure is. You don't know how far that measure goes down. See, our brain can do a lot of things of our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind tells us when to go to the bathroom. It digests our food. When we sleep, it still breathes for us. Our heart still beats. Everything continues to go on in our subconscious mind. All right? Our conscious mind, when you're awake, you can walk down the steps, go to the store, talk, move things, touch things, and interact. But our subconscious mind does just as many things, if not more things, than our conscious mind does. Now, when you tell your subconscious mind, I want this, or I'd like to have that, Now, here's how you say it to your subconscious mind. You say it as if it has already happened. See, the thing about it is your conscious mind is the gatekeeper. It will not let anything go to your subconscious mind if it doesn't agree. In other words, your subconscious mind is the editor. It will not let things go through to the subconscious mind because, see, it knows that whatever hits the subconscious mind, it gets it done. It gets it done. It's like trying to get to a president of a company, and the secretary is like the gatekeeper. So she kind of weeds out all the undesirables, all right? But you have to appeal to the gatekeeper, the secretary. So it's just the same thing as our conscious mind is the secretary, keeping us from getting to the president, which is our subconscious mind, because it knows once information goes to the subconscious mind, it will be done. So let's look at one thing. Let's look at our conscious mind, because those three questions are not for us to answer. All right? Look at our conscious mind. If you say to yourself, we're going to eliminate the how, we're going to eliminate the when, we're going to eliminate the who. All we have to be concerned with is what we want, okay? Why we want it, and where we're going to go. Now, this is where trust and faith comes in at. Faith comes in because the cosmos, you would say the universe, I say God, has to see that you really believe this, and you have no doubt about getting it. The Bible says, believe that you have those things and you shall have them. You use your imagination to believe that you have those things and you shall have them. You don't see it as something that's far off or far away or far reaching, but you go into the future and bring it to the present, and you start seeing things as if you have them now. Don't say, I'm going to get a car, or I'm going to get a boat, or I'm going to get a house. Act as if you already have those things. How do you do that? You use your imagination. You can imagine anything, right? You can imagine yourself in that house. Look for the house you'd like to have, and once you find that house, see yourself in it. Look for the car you like to have. Once you see your car you want to have, see yourself in that vehicle. See yourself in it. Start to use your imagination and see yourself interacting with it as if it has already happened. It could be anything, a new job, it could be money, it could be whatever it is. It could be occupation, it could be a college degree. See yourself as though you already have those things and you shall have them. God has to see your faith. Faith is not something that you just have in your mind, oh, I have faith and that's it. No, faith has to be demonstrated. So you ask yourself, where can I go to show that I believe what I just said? Where can I go to show that I want this car? First thing you have to do is go to the car dealer. Pick out the car you like to have and see yourself with it. That's your first step. Faith is nothing to sit down, or you have to actually interact and say, where can I go to show God that I believe what I just said? Now, those three areas are your part. The what you want, the why you want it, and the where to go to show. Because faith without works is dead. You got to put some works to the faith. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me you believe. Show me you believe you're going to get that degree by enrolling in school. Don't worry about how you're going to get through it or how you're going to pay for it. Just enroll in school or just go there and sign up. Now, here is where the how and the who and the when comes in at. That is the job for the universe, or I say God. God will provide the how. And you say, well, who can I go to? Don't worry about who to go to. You turn to God. That who is to keep you from running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You are you're not to worry about who. You should know already who. God. We'll say the universe. Okay? I say God. So that means you don't have to worry about going to this person and that person and the other person to find out who's going to help you, because God will be the one to do that. So that eliminates that. Eliminates the how. God will provide the how. Okay? You don't know how? Don't stop. Keep going, and God will provide that how. When is it going to happen? God will tell you when it's going to happen way before it happens. He'll give you a date in your spirit. So when is not an issue at all. All you're concerned with is what I want, why do I want it, and where can I go to show God that I have faith to get it. That's how you get things, through trust and faith. The trust, if you have to say something, I believe I'm going to get this degree or this car, or this house, or this money, and you have some doubt, that will stop you. You have to trust what you have said and trust that God will give it to you. Trust that you, and this is a belief, if you have worry, that means you don't trust. That means you don't have faith. If you have fear, that means you don't have faith. Faith and fear cannot operate in the same space at the same time. Either you're going to have faith that you'll get it and trust, or you're going to have fear and doubt. When you have fear and doubt, you won't get it. If you have faith and trust and no fear, then you're going to get it. Don't even worry about how it's going to get done. Just know that you have the right, what you want, the right reason why, and you know where you're going to go to show that you have faith to believe. Because again, faith without works is dead. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. How to get anything you want, or getting things you want through faith and through trust. You have to have faith and trust to get what you want. I'm Titus Wright. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Don't forget to click on down at the bottom with your comments and let us know that you enjoyed this program. I'm Titus Wright for The Positive Force. Take care, God bless, and good night.